Welcome to another episode of Quarantine Math. In this episode, we will continue to use the cube method, where we look at how to solve multiple step word problems. Cube stands for circle the numbers, underline the question, box the math term, and then explain what you're going to do. Now, we've already looked at this with some addition and subtraction. Today, I'm going to show you how I would use it with multiplication and possibly subtraction or addition with that multiplication. So let's take a look at two examples right now, and then you'll find more examples of how to use this and problems for you to solve on Google Classroom. Let's take a look at the problem. It says, Alex earns money for selling baked goods. He sells cupcakes for $2. He sold 10 cupcakes. If it cost him $3 for his baking supplies, how much money did he earn in all? Okay, so let's take a look at our cube problem. I need to first circle the numbers. So I see he sells cupcakes for $2. He sells 10 cupcakes, and it cost him $3 for his supplies. Okay, I want to know the underlining part, the U. I want to underline the question. I want to know how much money did he earn in all? Okay, so the earned part, what he made, I have to take away what it cost him. So let's take a look at some math terms. I'm going to box them in. He is going to be selling this many. He sells 10. Okay, so I don't see a term telling me, but I know that if he does this, I'm going to need to multiply because each, he sells cupcakes for $2. I should have added, the word each right here. That would have helped. Each tells me I need to multiply. Then the cost, I'm going to take it away. So if I'd written the word each and cost, each means multiply, cost is subtract. So I'm going to explain this. It says I need to multiply 2 times 10 to find out the total money he made for selling the cupcakes. And then I needed to subtract his supplies cost to find my answer. So I'm going to switch colors here. Hopefully you can see these. And I'm going to do my steps. Okay, 2 times 10. I'm going to set it up in standard form. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 1 is 2. $20. Now, if I wanted to, I could have drawn my 10 cupcakes. And 2 inside each. I could skip count by 2s. I also could make an array. An array, remember, is just a form of multiplication, where I use like an area model. So 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I get 20 any way that I add those up, okay? Next, I'm going to take away what it cost him to make those cupcakes. So 20 minus 3. So if I need to, I'm going to have to regroup. Can I take 3 from 0? No. So I'm going to go to my tens place. I'm going to borrow or regroup a 10. So I have 1 10 left, and I'm going to bring over 10 ones. 10 ones plus 0 ones is just 10. 10 take away 3 equals 7. Now I can't forget about my tens place. 1 take away, there's nothing here, so I assume it's a 0. 1 take away nothing is 1. So I end up with $17. Wow, it's a pretty successful business, Alex. Let's see if we followed our cube method. We circled all of our numbers. We underlined our question. We boxed in our math terms. And we explained what we had to do. Then we go back and we check to make sure it makes sense. So let's do another one. Okay, this question says, Devin collects Pokemon cards. He bought 6 packs with 5 cards in each pack. His friend Jean gave him 4 packs of 5 cards each. How many Pokemon cards does Devin have? So let's start by circling our numbers. So I see 6 packs, I see 5 cards, I see 4 packs, I see 5 cards. Those are all my numbers. Now I'm going to underline the question, U. It says, how many Pokemon cards does he have? So that's what I'm solving for. I want to know his total. Okay. Now let's take a look at boxing in my math terms, the B part of cube. So each, right here, this word each, if you remember from the last problem where I forgot to write that word in, it means to multiply. Here's another each. I'm going to multiply. And I want to know how many he has. This have now, how many. All of these here are going to tell me that I'm going to have to do some adding to find a total. So let's solve it. So let's explain it first before we solve it. My bad. E means to explain. So I need to multiply 6 packs times 5 cards to find out how many cards Devin bought. Then I need to multiply the number of packs times the number of cards that Jean gave him. And then I'm going to add them together to find out the total number of cards Devin has. So 6 times 5. Well, if you know your times 5 multiplication, you're going to get 30. If you don't know that, remember, you could draw 6 circles. You could put 5 items in each and count them. Or you could skip count by 5, 6 times. You could draw an array. Lots of things that you can do. All right. Then, so that's how many packs of cards Devin bought. Now I'm going to find out how many packs of cards that Jean gave him, how many cards that he was given in those packs. He gave him 4 packs, and they also were packs of 5. So I can use the same picture I already drew if I think about it. I already have those 4 circled with 5 in each. 5, 10, 15, 20. Now I need to find out how many Devin has all together in total. So I'm going to take that 30 and that 20 and I'm going to add them. I'm going to rewrite it to make sure that I write it so that my place values make sense. Zeros are in the ones, 3 and the 2 are in the tens. I always start my addition, my subtraction, multiplication in the ones place. 0 plus 0 is 0, and 3 plus 2 is 5. Don't forget to add that label. Devin now has 50 cards. It's a good start to a collection. So don't forget to check out Google Classroom for some more examples of how to use this and for some problems for you to try yourself.